Hey, I just wanted to come on here because I just had some very interesting things said to me um that wasn't okay to be talking about. This guy, I will put his account right there. Um he had posted a video. I think it's he had posted a video saying, "Hey, I'm making a game. I need voice actors. If you would like the role of blah 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 character, I think it was like the main character. If you would like the role of this character, please DM me your Discord and we will do an interview." And I was like, you know what? Yeah, he didn't say anything, like he didn't mention any rules or anything. So like, yeah, I'll do this. And then he like Discord is already a weird place to do all this. Why Discord? There is so many better apps for this. Um, but I was like, okay, yeah, whatever, Discord. So I used my Discord, and we got on a call and like started the interview. And he was like, okay, before I start this interview, um, there's like 3 ground rules. And I was like, okay, yeah. Um, and he said, one, you're going to be paid. I think he said like $8,000. I don't know, like $8, $8,000. It was something with an eight, and it was like a week. And I was like, hey, I actually don't want to do this for money. I just want to voice act for fun because it's a thing that I find fun. And he was like, no, why would I just not pay you? Like, that was a whole thing back in like 2020. I'm gonna pay you. And I was like, no, I really don't want to be paid. And then he just kept like trying to push payment on me. And I was like, whatever, I'll figure that out. And then he was like, um, oh, and then I said, hey, I'm also a minor. Does that pose a problem? Is that a thing that I need to, like, do I need to be over the age of 18? And he said, oh no, I'm a minor myself. I like, as long as you're not 9 or 10 or 11, you're fine. You can voice act for this. Um, and I said, oh yeah. How old are you? And he said, oh, I'm 15. And I was like, okay, yeah, that's not that big of an age gap. And then he said, okay, second rule, I think this was number 2. He said, second rule, you have to be weird. You have to be extremely weird. And I said, oh, okay, I would say I'm pretty decently weird. And he said, okay, yeah, give me, like, are you actually weird or are you, like, socially acceptable weird? Like, give me an example of something weird you've done. And I was like, oh, let me think. And I didn't know this guy at all, so I wasn't gonna just like tell him something weird I've done. That's because I do weird stuff, but it's not like it's not like illegal stuff or anything. And then he said like it doesn't even, like, while I was thinking, he said it doesn't even matter like how weird. I don't care if you like to someone eating a pie. And then he like started laughing and was like, oh, to imagine there's someone out there to a pie right now, ha ha ha. And then I was like extremely weirded out by this because he knew my age. He knew my age. He knew I was younger than him. He knew that, like, based on how I was speaking and the tone of my voice and like everything, I'm pretty sure it was decently clear that that wasn't a thing that I wanted to hear, especially in an interview. So I hung up, I blocked him, I went on TikTok, I said, hey, that's not okay. That's not okay to say. He had already blocked me because, I blocked him. I hung up and I blocked him. But also, another thing that just weirded me out was this second I got on call with him, he was like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm sick. He was like, hey, I said, oh, hi, can you hear me? And he was like, yes, yes, your voice is so perfect for this role. Out of all the interviews I did, your voice was the best. number one, I don't think he did a single other interview. There was 3 likes, no comments, no favorites on that video. I was like, oh yeah, I got to it early. But yeah, he like started complimenting my voice, and I was like, oh, thank you. And then he was like, hey, I actually need you to turn your camera on. And like, from past experiences, I was like, that's a little weird. I don't want to turn my camera on, especially if you're not gonna turn yours on. All in my mind. I didn't actually say that to him. But I was like, yeah, okay. And then I like propped it up on like my pillow. And I had it at the angle that I have it now. And then he was like, oh yes, just as I imagined, as incredible as your voice is, your face is just as amazing. And I was like, okay, thank you. And then he was like, oh, I need to pay you. Oh, I need like you to be weird. Oh, that's when the rest of it happened. And it's just like, that is not okay to say. That's not okay. This has happened so many times to me. People have been like, people that are aware of my age and aware that I don't want anything to do with that stuff. Even if I act like freaky or if I say something like suggestive, I always make it clear it's a joke. And like, it's happened before with my friends, with my cousin, with this guy. It's happened with random strangers online. Like, what are you guys doing? This is insane. What? Okay, I'll put his user back up here just so you can just admire it, bask in it. And that was his only video up too. That was like, and then his bio was HM. That's all it was. So I don't know.